Phew, that was a rough drive back to Washington.
You're telling me.
And we are so glad to be here, and we're gonna do a little bit of forest bathing.
Yeah,
Let's just go get immersed.
definitely need some forest bathing after all that in Minnesota.
Hi, I'm Liz, and this is Charlie. We've spent the last 2 years traveling the US and Canada in our minivan Opal. We recently built out our tiny SUV Goat to more efficiently take you along with us to some of the lesser known hidden corners of the continent. So come along with us as we immerse you in nature, stories lost in time, and discoveries of buried treasures. Who knows what we'll find next?
Hi, goat. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. We're out here in Darrington, Washington, just checking out some old logging roads. And I've driven a lot of these roads in the past. Before we started YouTube, I would go out and I would drive all these roads just to do some landscape photography, get out in the woods and explore. There's a couple roads, not many, but a couple roads I haven't been down. And this is actually one of them. This road is usually covered by water, which looked deep, so I've never actually gone this way. But today, it's not covered by water.
I'm super excited for this because this is somewhere in our hometown we've never been. And
Yeah.
you guys are gonna come along with us.
Yeah. So this is the road. And as you can see, there's not a lot of water covering it. Trying to stay on the rocks because, well, I guess it's sand, but these rocks have definitely been covered with water for some time.
I'm gonna lose the muffler.
You think this is petrified wood right here?
There's a real wood.
No, it's not real wood. Let's dig it out. It's not petrified wood, I don't think. Let's go rinse it off real quick. Not petrified wood.
No.
Just a mix of a bunch of different stuff.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. It's right there if you want it. That's a big leaf.
It is. It's pretty.
I know what some of you guys are saying. You probably could have drove goat down this. And yeah, you're right, I probably could, but Wasn't about to drive across that water, not knowing if the ground's all muddy, if we just sink in, if we get stuck. There's no cell service out here. Not gonna chance it. Besides, we need a walk. Been driving too many days. So have you guys ever heard of forest bathing? There's a Japanese word for it.
I don't remember what it is.
It's this. This is the word. I do that so that I can look it up later and sound smart. But forest bathing is the act of just disconnecting and going out into the forest and basically just immersing yourself in the silence. But just kind of going in the forest and being alone with all 3,700 plus of you guys. Shh. Let's keep it down a little, guys. But just being able to feel the nature around you and take it all in. You guys should all take a deep breath with us. It's the act of slowing down and just connecting back with nature. It's a really nice thing to do. Like, you could just do this at a city park if you wanted to. I mean, just as long as there's some sort of nature around, you can kind of drown out the sounds of the hustle and bustle of life, and just feel.
I remember when I worked in an office, sometimes just kind of pausing and looking out the window and noticing, oh, it's windy outside, and wondering what that wind felt like, because I was stuck there for hours and hours, and then I just watched the leaves rustle in the wind. Sometimes even wish that I could be that leaf, just out there existing, no worries, just changing with the seasons.
Oh man, it is good to be back. I miss these thick woods, the moss, the smell of Washington. Kind of an earthy smell. A moist, earthy smell. Just beautiful. You know, we've traveled a long way in the past 2 years, and we still have not, we found some places that are close, but we still have not found anything that compares to Washington State. And it makes me feel glad and lucky that I was able to grow up here and experience this for most of my life. Also very lucky that I'm able to travel, that we're able to travel and see these other places that are not Washington, because it just makes me appreciate it more and more. But every place we've been has its own beauty. Every place we've been is unique and it really has its own feel. And every place we've been able to find beauty and find that special place.
I know we are totally biased about Washington, but part of our traveling around and seeing other people's where they're from, if that makes sense. Like, when we roll into a new area, like, North Dakota. We had comments in the comment section on those videos like, that's where we're from, or somebody even saw us out there. And we got to kind of be North Dakotians. What do you call them? North Dakotians? North Dakotians, that works. But we got to be that for a few days. We got to, you know, not just pretend, but we were living there. That's the beauty of being nomadic, is we can go immerse ourselves in these just crazy, beautiful places. And, you know, we now know what it's like to be in Colorado, be in Canada. We've been to California, Utah. We've been in the Uinta Mountains. We've gone to the deserts, been in Arizona. We've seen the Oregon Pipe National Forest. Been to New Mexico, Oregon, Idaho. Saw a moose. Saw a giant moose in Idaho. Wyoming, Kentucky, Ohio. We are very, very fortunate to see all these things. And it just makes coming home, well, home, where we're from, makes coming to our roots like that much more nourishing. Like, when we come here, we just want to be out here in the ferns and the moss and the dirt. This is where we started our love of nature. Is just both of us growing up around here, and you know, both liking to be outside as much as possible. We are not indoor people. We get kind of depressed if we're inside too much. So being outside is important. And I know not everybody has the ability to be outside as much as they would like for various reasons. So we're also thankful for this ability to capture all of this and bring it inside so that everyone else can kind of feel what it's like. What is it like to be in Washington? What is it like to be in Montana? What is it like to take a random job in a different state? What is it like to leave the country? What is it like to sleep in a tiny little vehicle? What is it like to find a cool rock or a abandoned house and actually like go inside of it? What is that like? That is the beauty of this channel and why we are so passionate about this channel. And we're seeing it grow just little by little. And it's so exciting. So exciting to watch the community grow down in the comment section and all the support. Our Patreon members who are in on the inside scoop about upcoming adventures. We just dropped a bomb on them, what we're gonna do next, and it's just gonna be a frenzy of excitement with like-minded people, and we could not have designed a better lives for ourselves. And this is just amazing.
Before we were super famous YouTubers like we are today, we did have office jobs and didn't have to deal with this mud on our commute here. But we understand the feeling of feeling kind of trapped in your job, the day-to-day monotony that is the 9 to 5 or 9 to 9 if you're working 12s. We hope we can bring you guys a little bit of an escape from that, because when we were working our 9 to 5s or our 9 to 9s, we turned to YouTube, and it helped us get by. It helped us escape. You know, we would watch a bunch of these YouTubers. They would give us the hopes and dreams that we've had, and fortunately for us, we've been able to make that a reality so far. And it is thanks to you guys. It's all you guys just supporting us on our journey, giving us the encouragement and for our Patreons, the financial encouragement to continue on with our journey and try to make this life work. And that's not beyond us in any way. Like, we feel so lucky to be able to do this, and we want to thank you guys.
It's over 2 years, and I feel like we have this group of people just working alongside us.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we're out there, we're working, we're stacking beats, we're, you know, sending electronic orders out. You've seen the jobs we've done.
Yeah.
We'll do anything to keep this lifestyle moving, and I feel like we have some people in our corner that would do anything to keep us moving too, and that's very humbling.
Yeah, and it's an ever-growing amount of people too. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But thank you, everyone, and we hope that we are able to bring you the joy that other YouTubers have brought us in the past. And they still bring us joy. We like watching YouTube videos all the time still. It's
We're
all we
still
watch.
inspired.
Yes, we are.
There's so many amazing artists and just people with just huge hearts, compassion. Like, it's crazy the people that have come into our lives through YouTube.
Yeah.
Another thing YouTube has made me so thankful for is having our time back. I get to spend every single moment with my best friend, and not many people will understand that, because, you know, there's different personalities out there, different types of relationships, but Charlie and I understand each other a lot. And back when we were working our 9 to 5s, or sometimes they were like 9 to 9s, we would really miss each other. We'd be texting each other throughout the day. I'd usually get home after him, and I remember in our first home that we bought together, I'd be on my way home, I'd text him, I'm coming home, and as I pulled up, Charlie would be out there on the back porch, waiting for me, no matter what the weather, you know, what he was in the middle of. And it'd be like the best part of our day. Then we'd just have a couple hours together, and then we'd have to get up and leave in the morning and, you know, make money for other people and, you know, get a little bit of a cut ourselves. And we'd just stress about payments, and there wasn't enough to fulfill us in our life. We felt like we needed more, and more meant time and more being out in nature. So I'm thankful that YouTube has been an avenue for us to take toward the lifestyle we want to live. And now we live and work together, and we're doing everything we dreamed of and more.
Well, this is definitely where it would have ended for Goat, for sure. It's kind of hard to capture, but this is pretty deep. But obviously a lot of people still make it out this far. Beautiful Beautiful little rocky stream. Look at this area. This is gorgeous. Gosh. This is beautiful. Oh, I've missed Washington. Oh, look, he caught a fish. If you've never seen a blue heron fish before, you probably won't see it well here because we're looking at its butt. But their neck coils up like a spring. Before they strike. That was cool.
Gosh, that was amazing. I can't believe you saw him.
Yeah, just
we didn't scare him away right away.
I know they're pretty skittish, and luckily I spotted him. That's cool. Man, look at this. This is like a straight out of a postcard. You know, I was just thinking, this isn't an official trail. This road isn't even on a map or anything, and we're still finding so much enjoyment out of just walking this road.
I think we might have found a really cool spot here.
I think you're right.
It's looking promising. I'm seeing a gravel bar.
Let's take a look.
It's our favorite kind of bar.
It is our favorite kind of bar. Yeah, it would be good camping. It's interesting. It looks like it's got a coating of quartz, but there's something underneath. Well, that was pretty slick. Looks like we're opening up to the river. I can hear it definitely over there. Over that way.
That is a beautiful piece of Darrington phyllite. Which is a metamorphic stone.
Wow, check this spot out. This is nice. This almost looks like a nice little swimming hole. If it was warmer. Hi.
Look what I found. Somebody lost their license plate.
Well, that was fun.
That was so much fun.
Thanks for coming along with us and enjoying this area, enjoying the scenery and the river and the forest bathing. And don't forget to check us out on Patreon. We dropped some big news there, which we'll be telling the rest of you guys soon. But if you want to know early, if you're itching to know, go join our Patreon. You could really use the support.
And if you're wondering how much you would need to contribute to be a Patreon member, for right now, any level of donation gets you the same access as anybody else. So we just wanted equal access to the information and just contribute what you can.
Yeah.
Don't break the bank.
And if you can't, stay tuned. Subscribe. You'll hear it soon. Bye now.
Bye now.